guys, welcome back to my channel, and as you can see today I'm bringing this beautiful pink nude makeup for you guys. When I posted my false eyelashes tutorial with a nude makeup on, many of you were asking me to recreate that eye makeup, so I thought I will give a twist onto that and came up with this beautiful nude makeup with pink in it. I hope you like this tutorial. If you do, then please do like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see how I got this gorgeous pink nude makeup on, then please keep watching. Hey guys, so as you can see, I already have my base makeup on. Reason being, we are going to focus mainly on our eye look for this tutorial. So it's pretty basic. I just went with the Rare Beauty foundation and then I've concealed my eyes and also powdered my face and set it in place. So let's quickly finish our face before we jump on to the eye look. I'm gonna quickly use the Fenty bronzer and just chisel my face out. Very little amount. I already put a bit of blush on my face because I was thinking I'm gonna focus completely on the eyes, but I thought maybe I can give you guys a glimpse of the finishing of the face as well, so I stopped myself. I'm again gonna take the bronzer and just contour my nose, and I leave it like this for a while before I clean it. And then again I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills blush trio and just quickly finishing the blush. We can touch up again once we finish our eye in case we feel something got a bit here and there, but usually this blush is pretty long lasting. Now let's quickly fill our brows as well. I think you already know my routine. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. Just a tiny amount. I'm not gonna put a lot. So now let's quickly prime our eyes and also put some powder at the bottom of the eye. Firstly, to set the makeup in, and also in case of any fallouts, we want to make sure that it doesn't ruin our makeup, right? So again, I'm going to take the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder and just take a brush and just apply a generous amount at the bottom of the eye. So this helps in setting, as well as it will be easier to clean in case we have any kind of fallout. Okay, once that step is done, I would recommend always to prime your eyes. I don't use an eye primer, but if you have an eye primer, that's great. But I just simply use my Too Faced Born This Way concealer and just do a tiny amount like that and just blend it with my hands. Not anything fancy so far. This will help so that the colors really pop out and also help in the long lasting effect of the eyeshadows. Okay, now that our eyes are prepped, let's jump onto the actual tutorial. So I'm going to use the Flamingo palette from Violet Voss. This is, I think, my go-to palette. It has so different beautiful colors, so colorful palette this is, and it gives so much inspiration. You can do so much with this palette, especially in spring and summer. So I'm going to use this palette and let's see how it goes. Okay, so I have zoomed you guys in so that you can get a closer look on what I'm doing. So again, the Flamingo palette. So I'm going to start with this color called Sand. It is very muted matte pink color, pastel pink. So I'm going to start buffing this out onto my crease area first, very gently, just to start with the eye look, right? Then I'm gonna darken it up with the color Flamingo. This one. This is a corally pink. And I'm gonna slowly build the color. Reason being, I want to add that dimension, right? That's the whole idea. Just start building that pink. As you can see, it's showing now on my eye. Keep building it. Next, I'm gonna go with the color Coral, which is this one. Now what I'm gonna do is take this color, which is Watermelon. As you can see, it's a bit darker pink. And I'm gonna just put it on the corners here, because I wanna add that dimension, right? So just keep taking Watermelon shade and I'm just putting it on the corners of the eye. Not all the way through, only here. Now I want to darken it even further, so I'm going back to my Violet Wasp Pro eyeshadow palette because it has this beautiful reddish brown color which is called Work, and I want to put this a bit on the outer area of my crease just for that added dimension, right? Like that. Okay, not a lot, just a tiny amount. Now I'm going back to Flamingo and again take the shade Coral and Flamingo. So dip here and just smooth this, right? Like that. So now I'm going to take one of these shimmers. They are very pretty. As you can see, this shade or this one. I'm going to take this one. It's called Pinwheel. Just take a generous amount on a packing brush and just spread it around. As you can see, it's a very subtle color and that is what I want because it's not like a glam look. We are going for a nude. So we want a highlighter, but we don't want crazy effect on our eye, right? So it's very muted and that is what I'm going for in this look. It's very pretty, see. It looks very subtle and that is what I'm going for. Now you take like a pencil brush of this sort with a pointy edge. And I'm gonna take a little bit of this muted brown, like a terracotta shade. And just put it on the crease. Okay. But make sure to blend it well. Like that. And here you connect it. So as you can see, it gives you a bit of different shades of pink, right? You can see the difference in the eye. That is what I was going for. Again, I take the color Pinwheel and fill some more just to complete the eye. See how pretty it looks now. And at the same time, it's very subtle. This kind of brush helps a lot because then you can be very precise with the filling of the color in the eyelid. See how neutral and beautiful and pink it looks. So now the next thing that I'm gonna do is put some color on my brow bone, right? Because you want to highlight the brow bone as well. I'm gonna take a tiny brush and then I'm taking my Violet Wasp Rainbow palette because it has a very beautiful pearl color in it, which is this one. So I'm gonna use that to define my brow bone. See how beautiful color that it has, like a golden sheen to it, and I really like it. It highlights the brow bone perfectly. Next, what I'm gonna do is just clean my under eye, because you remember we put the powder, the setting powder there, right? I'm gonna go back to the Violet Was Pro palette and again take a like a pencil pointy brush, and I'm gonna go back to the color Work. Okay, now just smoke it out like this color and connect it back to your eye like that. Then coming back to the Flamingo palette, we are gonna play with all the colors. So gonna again mix the two colors, Flamingo and Coral. Just take tiny amounts of both and just put it in your waterline. Reason being, we want the entire eye look to be seamless, right? So whatever color combinations you have on the top, you want to follow the same at the bottom as well, right? That's the whole idea. And make sure it's not a harsh line, it's well blended like that. And then I'm gonna finish it with the pinwheel shade which I have put on my lid. So I'm gonna take that shade and just do tiny strokes of it like that. All right guys, so here is how the eye is looking so far. I think it's coming together pretty well, and the brow bone is blinding. I just love that. So let me quickly finish cleaning up my nose contour like that. Okay, so I'm gonna do the exact same steps on this eye as well. Do my liner, mascara and falsies and be right back. Alright guys, so I finished my other eye. I have put the liner and the mascara and also my falsies, and here is the completed look. I think it came out really well and looks very neutral at the same time. So let's quickly finish the rest of the face. I think I'm gonna quickly touch up on my blush slightly. Although the color is there, it's just I like it a bit more. So I'm just gonna like that. So I'm gonna again go with the Glow Kit palette, and I'm gonna take the color Marshmallow today. Let's take a tiny fluffy brush like this and go with Marshmallow and just put it on the high points of the cheek. It's very, very blinding, as you can see. And trust me, when you go out in the sun, it looks so pretty. Blinding. I just love this shade. So I'm gonna do the same on the other cheek as well. Again, on the high points of the cheek. Right? Just and move it upwards. That is what I do. That, and then as always, I just take a tiny bit on my nose as well. It's my thing. What lip color should we wear? I think I'm gonna keep it a bit neutral today. So I'm gonna go with the color Dusty Rose from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's a very, very muted rose shade. Yeah, I think this looks pretty good. And the final touch, which is a must for summers, is to have a spritz of Fix Plus on your face. It kind of blends the makeup together, it melts together, and at the same time it gives you that gluey and dewy effect, which I love for summer and spring. So let's spray it on a generous amount and let it soak to your skin. Alright guys, so here is the completed look, and as you can see, we don't have those crazy pop of colors on our eye. We do have a pink shade, but at the same time it is very muted and neutral, so you can still use it for so many everyday looks. I hope you like this twist in the nude makeup look. Let me know if you're gonna recreate this look and how it worked out for you. If you like this tutorial, then please do like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, bye guys.